Hold on. What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope your day was good. I feel like it's kind of been a little. I don't know what happened to today. Today went by so quick. You ever had those days like I'm like, what did I do today? And it's just gone. I mean, I did stuff, but it's like, what the hell? The day's already over. I was on this morning on the members live, and we talked about Clavicular, and then he OD'd in Miami, and like it was really weird because a friend of it was like, "Oh, do you want Addy? Do you want Addy?" The friend also mentioned blues and all this stuff, and young guy, crazy story, crazy situation. These young kids, and apparently now he's saying he's quitting IRL streaming. He's quitting IRL streaming. Let me just play a little clip. Oh, that's the wrong side. Oh, there we go. He's out of the hospital already. What's up, chat? He's out of the hospital already.
Looksmaxxing?
Looksmaxxing.
I'm chilling. I'm chilling, man. We're back. Got back at 6 a.m. yesterday, so I'm good. Don't worry about me, boys. What happened? Nothing. I'm not gonna really get into it too much. Don't really want to talk about it, not gonna lie. Don't really want to talk about that.
IRL streaming is these guys that stream. It means in real life streaming. These guys stream all day. Like they have camera guys. They literally just follow them all day long. 8-hour, 10-hour, 12-hour streams. And it's a big thing. I guess with the young people, it's a big thing. And, a lot of times people try to turn up and go crazy. This is the guy, if you don't know, this is the guy that ran over somebody on live stream. The guy did like jump on his car, it seemed like, and he kind of ran the person over and he like blew up. This is the Looksmaxxing guy that believes I'm going to do whatever it takes to look better, whether it's injecting, chiseling my face. People had alleged that he takes meth and all kinds of drugs. And he OD'd last night. It was so wild for me to see that, though, because it's like, I just can't imagine like going through something like that and your friend's next to you like, yo, you want Adderall? You want more? You want some more stuff? It's like, what the hell? What is that? But they did take him to the hospital.
But I ain't gonna be doing any of that shit anymore.
Oak said he takes these drugs.
What's that? My phone?
To help with an anxiety. And ish. Yeah, he said something about social. Like he had mentioned that like he needs to be high to stream. But the problem with that stuff too is like it's a vicious cycle of like you're taking something for anxiety, whether it's medication or alcohol or whatever. It's like this up and down circle loop, and you're constantly having to satiate the anxiety. And eventually it's just your body, I don't know what he was taking.
I rebooted. I saw on Twitter people were going nuts. In the hospital, like, what are you gonna do like after you leave? And I was like, dude, I got the club grand opening. And they were like, oh, I don't think you should go. I think you should take it easy, rest. I was like, dude, you gotta be on the grind. So that's still happening.
So, and then he mentions here apparently that he is going to be done with IRL streaming. Says he's quitting substances and can't keep doing those streams without them. Damn, without them.
I ain't gonna be doing any more substances for
Tony Montana. Tony, this is what it's all about. Living, sulking, fucking. You watch Tony Montana? This is what it's all about. When you reach the top, drug dealing, drug kingpin. You reach the top, you have all this money, you have anything you could want at the snap of your fingers. This is what it's all about, man. Huh?
A little while. Probably hoping so. That's I think I have to figure something else out. Fuck. I have to figure out a new method.
Either have to practice mogging sober or just find a new form of content. I mean, he's setting that limitation on himself mentally. You know, he doesn't know. Maybe he can do it. Maybe he just needs to, I don't know, take up yoga or some shit, you know, like, you know, he's a young guy. Maybe he can overcome this. But a break's probably not bad for him. Taking a break, taking some time off. He's been crashing out. Could have died. A break might not be bad. I don't know where he goes from there. He can still look max, right? I mean, without taking drugs, or that's part of it too. That's a bad thing. And when it's like your whole identity or persona relies on substances, you know, and that you can't, at least in your head, you can't do this stuff. You can't be on stream. You can't be, you know, having these conversations, going to these interviews without substances is not good, to the point where you have to quit, like what you do, with your notoriety. I don't know, but he knows a lot of people. I mean, he has connections. We're going to talk about Molly in a second, yeah. But it's just kind of crazy to see this young guy. He has his whole life ahead of him. And sometimes, man, this kind of stuff, when something horrible happens to you like this, you just got to thank God to be alive. And you have a little humbling, hopefully. Because maybe there wouldn't have been another next time. Maybe the next time would be death, you know? So we'll see. We'll see. Because, you know, the thing is, too, sometimes people have this life-altering experience, and I'm done, and I quit. And next week is party! You know what I'm saying? I don't know. All right. So Molly, let's talk about Molly Golightly and a little bit of JLR. What's happening? What's going on? My hair looks crazy. So Molly got banned. Channel termination. Happened today. I was sent a screenshot of her channel. Let me see if I have a link to one of the videos. I know I've linked it before. And I'm honestly not surprised. I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner. And the only reason I say that is because I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe she was considered circumventing, evading. She's been banned in the past. I think the way she got banned in the past was the same way. I don't remember how it all went down. Like, she got a strike. And she went on her second channel and started live streaming. This was way back in the day. And people were gunning for her. She had some people that didn't like her, the clips page and all this stuff. So these people, I knew when I saw that, when she went on the second page back then, they were going to get her. And it was an instant ban. From a strike to an instant ban. I think that's what it was back then. And so I think she's come back a couple of times, and she's been banned a few times. And so she got banned today. I don't even know where the live is at anymore. Trying to see. I was going to show you the. Is this it? I don't know. There we go. I don't know if you can see this, but this video is no longer available because YouTube account associated with this video has been terminated. That was one of her videos. And so I saw her talking about this. So she has other platforms that she's on. She came back on recently, a little bit ago, and she was talking about what happened. And I listened to a little bit of it, and I took some notes because she read what YouTube, I guess, had told her. Said something about, we found your content and found severe and repeated violations of our community guidelines. Includes content that violates YouTube's terms of service. Something about encouraging others. I forgot what. And then it said this includes posting content that is either from restricted channels or whatever. I took all that to say, given the history, that I think she got dinged for ban evading. Now, you know, was this YouTube detecting her, or was this somebody reporting her? You know, she's gotten banned in the past, but I don't know, because she was going hard with JLR, going very hard with JLR, interviewing his exes. There was one lady, Angela, and then I forgot the other one. And then, honestly, Angela still, to me, it seems like she's into this guy still, JLR. I'm like, damn, the way she's talking about him. I was like, you still in love with him or something? I was like, damn, girl, like, what the hell? And this is the picture when we last went out to eat and stuff. I was like, damn, girl, what's going on? She had all the pictures and all the reminiscing and stuff while she has a man, supposedly. But she's been going hard on JLR, and this is the thing with YouTube sometimes, and beefing, because the thing is, and sometimes people don't understand, these people go back. These people go back. They've known each other. She said it. They have pictures, Molly and JLR and Bullhorn Betty and some of the other people. This isn't just something that's spurred up recently. These people have kind of known each other, and then you got JLR and Nerdy that have beefed, and it's gotten pretty personal. You know what I'm saying? Some people were speculating this was JLR. I don't know. It would be easy. It would not be hard to take her channel down, though. If she's been ban evading, which I believe is what it is. The thing is with YouTube, if you get terminated, there's a chance you can come back. Well, one, you can appeal it. I don't know that she can appeal this because if she's been terminated previously. But supposedly they have like a program where you can return. I don't know how long it takes, a year or two. They send you some type of message. You can try to come back or something. But the problem is, I think she's violated it so many times. I don't know if she really can come back. And so JLR made this post, and it said, "Life is great." And he's on a boat. I've heard he has a boat. Florida, life is great. Seems like he's enjoying life. I'm like, damn. He's on the boat riding. He points out to the ocean. Bang, bang, kind of like a little bang, bang. Now, the song that's playing, I think it's interesting, actually, the song that he was playing. I actually started listening to it before the live stream. I put on the song and I put it on the speakers, and I was like, listen, I was kind of jamming to the music a little bit. And I was like, I wonder what this means. Like, is this intentional? I feel like it probably was intentional, especially when we talk about the next post. But the song, let's see, where the hell is this thing at? It's called, okay. It's called I Can't Go For That. No Can Do by Hall and Oates. And it's a real inspiration. It's about resisting manipulation and pressure from the music industry, record labels, managers, agents, and business. Daryl has repeatedly used the phrase, I can't go for that, no can do. When he felt like a pawn being pushed around, he was frustrated and being manipulated. John Oates has confirmed it's about not being pushed around by powerful people in the industry or maintaining creative independence. So the song is about kind of like being defiant. And JLR's on this boat. Life is great. He's on the water smiling. Or was he smiling? I don't know if he was smiling. No, he didn't smile, but he gave the thumbs up, pointed out to the ocean. I saw this and I thought, I don't know if was this for Molly? I don't know if it was really for Molly. Was it to let his people know he's not backing down, or he's going to fight if there's anything that comes, because he hasn't been arrested. He hasn't been charged. I don't know if anything's ever going to come down. The last official live I did about this was talking about the protective order that they both signed in the agreement that they have. They can't publicly talk about this. People are like, oh, give a comment. Say something. You say something. They can't officially talk about it. And so, this could be seen as a response to the allegations with Magnolia. I'm not going to be controlled or manipulated. Refusing to let the allegations, public criticism, or surrounding drama dictate his life or silence him. Also, just to kind of show maybe he's unbothered, living his life, that kind of stuff. I guess you could take it in multiple ways. And then he posted a picture of him, what looks like he's like leaving the courtroom or something. I thought the picture, I don't know. I don't know if it's enhanced a little bit. I was also wondering who took this picture of him. Was this today? Was it an old picture? Somebody says AI. There's a lot of like back and forth of people in the comments of what they think about this or what they think of it. Tim, what's up, man? Thank you for the fire. It says YouTube is becoming harder and harder to stay on it without getting banned. This is why Kick and Rubble are growing. Yeah, I agree. It is getting harder. I don't understand even my takedown. I don't understand it because the news does it all the time. I was literally watching a video before this stream about this. Another protester, believe it or not, that got his eye shot. He's blind. Another one. I don't know if you guys remember the first one we talked about. There's another dude. I think it was an anti-ice thing. FAFO. This guy. I wonder if I still have the video somewhere. He got shot. Let me see. I was watching the video and they were showing non-lethal, their guns drawn, which is like, I don't know. But like, I don't know. I'm thinking like, if I show that, do I get restricted now? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. But this is the guy. Another one lost his eye. Another one. Teen who lost eye in No Kings protest sues DHS for $100 million. These people going blind for the cause. Jeez. But I saw that and I saw like the gun they showed. I'm like, these people show it every day. It's like news. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't understand. Nothing really makes much sense. But I've been changing things on the channel. That's what I've been doing the last 2-3 days. Revamping stuff. Changing some settings on my channel. Thinking about how I'm going to change when I cover some stories and stuff. And also, apparently I am going to have another YouTube manager because mine left the company. And they never assigned me one. And honestly, I've just kind of left it like that because I didn't see too much benefit from it. I figured maybe one day they'd assign me one, reassign me. They're supposed to, and they didn't. So because of all this stuff that happened with YouTube, I've been taking the time behind the scenes. I was like, okay, you know what? Let me email these people, push a little bit, have them investigate. They say supposedly I'm going to be assigned one soon. And so when I get assigned one, I guess I'll have a sit down with this person. Maybe we can talk about what happened or some type of, I don't know, explanation or what I can do, moving forward. So that's good news. That's the good and some of the bad that happened, whatever. So, but yeah, so JLR posted this and, the justice, what do they call it? The hands of the justice, I don't know. I don't know why I can't think of in the courtroom, Lady Justice, the American flag. And so again, I don't know if this is just a sign that he's dealing with, the mag stuff. If there's anything else to come from that, I don't know. Is it nerdy? I don't know. Is it the YouTubers? Is he going for YouTubers and copyright? I don't know. But I guess this is his way of saying for the scales of justice. Thank you guys. I guess this is his way of putting out there without saying anything of he's taking care of shit. I guess, he's taking whatever it is, he's taking care of stuff. So, and she thinks it was him. I watched her live. I was watching her live after. She believes it was him. And she feels like she got under his skin. And she says she doesn't really care about YouTube. She has these other platforms. She doesn't really care about YouTube. The thing with that, though, because I was looking into it a little bit. Well, one, because somebody asked me, like, do you lose your earnings? And yes, I believe you lose your earnings. They're not going to pay you. So you lose the earnings. And maybe she probably didn't need that. Maybe didn't care. I don't know. You lose the earnings. The super chats are gone. There is no refunds. So the people that spend all the money donating, all that shit's gone. YouTube keeps that. It's non-refundable. It's voluntary. In case you didn't know that. Boom. Gone. And yeah, because I know a lot of people are donating and all this stuff. It's just gone. Molly, I don't know if you've known. Molly was on Wife Swap, season 7, episode 1. It's actually kind of like a funny episode. If you've never seen it, I rewatched it. I haven't watched it in a long time. It's on Hulu now. You used to be able to find it on YouTube. I think it's taken down. I went to season 7, episode 1. It was actually kind of funny. I think Molly's like a TV personality. I think she belongs on TV. She does, like, she has this kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Whether you like her, whether you don't. I think she's like made for TV. So I don't know. And there's a lot of people covering the JLR stuff. The JLR stuff, I mean, there's plenty of people covering it. A lot of YouTubers, like somebody mentioned Plunder. I just think Molly, I don't know if it was him or not. I haven't talked to him. I don't know. I just think she would have been an easy target because of the ban evading. It would not be a hard to get her off of YouTube because I don't think she was supposed to be on in the first place. You know? She is funny. I watch sometimes. I find myself laughing. She would be good at the Real Housewives, right? The Real Housewives. I find myself laughing sometimes. Sometimes I have to turn it off. It's like a little too much for me a little bit sometimes. But she could be funny. But she's been going really, really hard with the JLR stuff and all these people coming on panels and stuff. And then they found, like, I don't know if it's like the ex-wife or something. I don't even know if this lady's alive or deceased, but the lady has clear mental health problems. And I see all these people playing the video. And at a certain point, I'm kind of thinking of, like, I don't know, like, why are they just continuing with this lady that like has mental problems to continue? I guess it's part of the story, I guess, but like this continuation. I don't know if the lady's alive or not. If she is alive, like, I mean, she made the videos public, but it's just like, I don't know. And then they got the woman's ex-boyfriend to come on, and he said had a lot of problems too, and she was crazy, and she beat him, and all this kind of wild shit. But then she was like the love of my life. I'm like, what's wrong with these people? You know, she was the love of my life, and all this stuff. And he had made a comment and said that he thinks that that's it. He thinks that that's it as far as with JLR and Mag, because I guess he was saying like to extradite or whatever. I don't know the cost. I don't know if anything's going to come down with that. I don't know if they're going to have an agreement and this goes away. I don't know if there's going to be a lawsuit. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But this is what happens sometimes too with war on YouTube. And I'm not talking about Mag. I'm talking about like the nerdy stuff. And now there's a court hearing coming up and people's families are being posted or people's information. And then I saw White Boy Radio said supposedly that somebody had called the cops on him or something. And it's just like this whole mess and all this stuff like going on. It's just, it's insane, dude. It's insane. So, but yeah, she's gone, but she has other platforms. She has other platforms, I guess. And I guess she'll be doing her thing. It's really not shocking to me, but maybe for the new people, I guess she was getting a new audience. You know, maybe they were kind of like surprised or whatever. But a lot of this stuff, these people runs far back. You know. So yeah, I guess that was it. It's just like the Molly stuff. She's gone off of YouTube officially. I thought maybe she had done something to get around being banned. Like I thought, I don't know how people do it, or because I've heard a Drama Alert, this other YouTuber that he had like evaded. Like I thought he did something like some people put somebody else's name in their AdSense or like LLC or something. But the problem is if you're the face of the channel and you're banned, I guess even if it's in somebody else's name, at some point they're gonna catch up with you. Like, yo, you're not supposed to be on here. You know. So, I mean, the stuff that's happened, the allegations, everything's horrible. Like all this stuff, everybody, there's no winners. You know what I'm saying? And, if it goes to court, I don't even know if it goes to court or not. For me, it wasn't personal. I already said it from the beginning. For me, it wasn't like a personal thing or whatever, you know. And we just put out the court documents, and this is what it is, and whatever happens, happens. And I wish these people the best. I guess I'll never talk to them again. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Relationships get messy. Relationships get very messy, dirty, and nobody really knows the full story, besides the people in it. So, and he's still covering the Nancy Guthrie. She said today, no strike against him. She told everyone she wouldn't call the cops. I want revenge. Well, yeah. I've heard her saying she's not going to strike. I did see her telling her audience, like, don't do this to him, don't do that, don't do whatever. I the JLR thing, it could have been him, but it could have been anybody else too, because she has like people that don't like her. The biggest thing would probably be JLR, like the biggest contention right now, like the biggest, because she's been cut every day, multiple times a day. So she said she thinks it's him. Ange, thank you for the 28 months. Appreciate it. No, I haven't seen the wish list. Bindi, thank you for the 29 months. Thank you for the 29 months. I appreciate that. Yeah, people's getting, police getting called, jobs getting called. It's very messy. I don't like the drama personally. Like, I don't like to be caught up in drama. Because it potentially gets messy, and then you have to respond. I mean, you don't have to, but people just sometimes do, and it's like this, What else is going on? You can see his face. Clavicula's health is declining rapidly due to all the drugs he's taken. You should probably get some help. Clavicular.
I haven't really talked much today. All right, let's check.
The Clips channels too is what makes these channels. If you didn't know, Sneeko, Nick Fuentes. I think Nick Fuentes kind of put them up. I forgot who put who on. For the IRL streamers, there's clip pages. I guess they get paid, and this is what helps grow their pages a lot. Like, they blow up on X, I guess on TikTok, whatever. It's all like a promotion thing, kind of thing, and it's the Clips pages. As people blow up. Clavicular, he walked off of whose thing did he walk off? Somebody was interviewing Clavicular. You see, walk off. We need truth and not the JLR side of truth. Well, I don't know if we're gonna get anything now. That's something that would be up to the courts. I understand people want this, want that. I get that, but that's what I said the other time when I was streaming. Like, I feel like everybody should do jury duty. I know some people like avoid it like a plague and shit, but I was put on a case for a month. I didn't expect to get put on a case for a month, and I was like, oh, I was taken back. It just shows you the realities, prosecution, defense, the things that can come up in court when you're sitting there day in, day out, hours and hours and hours, And these kids too are taking all kinds of shit. I forgot. This morning I was watching it. They're taking like a combination concoction of shit. I don't know. It was DMZ, or what was DMZ, Adderall? It's like a 4-thing concoction. So yeah, I just want to kind of update that a little bit because somebody had left me a comment. I planned to come on live anyway, but somebody had left me a comment. They're like, "Oh, Molly got banned," or people like wondering. That's what happened. She got banned. She's on other platforms. She did a video explaining, and she read the thing where, like I said, the way I interpret it is it's ban evading. Somebody could have reported her and got the attention of YouTube. And she was making a comeback. A lot of people subscribing, donating, memberships, and boom. Oh shit, that's kind of gangster. A California dumpster company emptied a full truckload of trash onto a customer's lawn after the owner claimed the customer repeatedly failed to pay the bill. Ooh. That is kind of gangster, though. I don't know. Can they do that? Oh, wait, let me not play that. Oops. These people are weird as shit, that company. Let me not play that. But yeah, the dumpster got... They dumped all this trash on the guy's lawn. Let me see what else. I guess that's it. For now. I got a new chair. Bought a new chair today. Comfortable chair. Today was kind of like, as far as news, somewhat slow. I was sent the barricade thing earlier, but I wasn't even home, and I'm still not even sure how to cover that stuff. But there hasn't really been much today. Oh, here it is. Thank you. Oh, what's going on with Popcorn Planet? This Popcorn Planet drama? I mean, I sent the clip to the girls group chat, but I don't know what's going on with him. I saw there's people talking about, I don't know. Popcorn. Clavicular walks out of a 60-minute. I don't think these were particularly like hardball questions. He ends up walking out of this. The incel thing, I could see why there could be. My hair is just sorry. I don't know. I could see why there could be some type of association with the incel and Looksmaxxing. It doesn't have to mean that he's an incel, but I could see, I guess, maybe these young guys trying to find a way to, I don't know, improve themselves, talk to girls, whatever it is. I could see potentially how they could, like, oh, this is our god or something, but I guess he takes some real offense to that. The guy does pull chicks. A lot of women seem to like him, approaching him all the time and stuff. Clavicular, and then asking him about his associations. I don't think that's anything like, so like, I gotta step out of this shit and walk out of here. I wonder if he was on anything or took anything there. I don't think it was like really hardball questions. I could see this guy, the reporter, though. They're probably trying to set him up. Who knows? They're probably trying to get him somewhere. I think you should always have somebody recording. If you're gonna go do these interviews, have somebody else. Maybe he did it. Maybe he didn't. Recording the thing in case they try to clip you and make you look crazy. But he got out and walked out of this. And then what happened to Piers Morgan? I saw that he was hitting some big, huge platforms. Looksmaxxing. Yeah, he's like 20. I thought it was 2022 or something. The Popcorn Planet stuff, I don't know what happened. I think I'd need to research a little bit because I saw some clip in a conversation, but I don't know what's happening. I haven't followed what's going on with this guy. Popcorn Planet, he's the hero, gonna take pollution. Oh, this guy's trying to debate him. He's having something going on with him and another person, and the person invited to debate him. I accept their debate invitation. Oh, maybe Popcorn invited him. Invitation provided it's in good faith and benefits survivors and not your personality. What the hell? What? Hosted on a mutually agreed third party's platform, a one-on-one discussion with you and me All funds, donations, gifts earned go to a nonprofit for survivors of sexual violence, including any monetized clips used, unedited recorded. It sounds like a contract. The hell, let's just have a conversation. Let's debate. Unedited recording. Him and this person are going back and forth. Unedited recording made publicly available. Clear rules, no interrupting, cutting mics, no personal attacks. When you have the details, I'm ready to go. You literally said we haven't been in communication with Blake's PR team. I prove we've tried and they refuse that. See, I don't know, because the Blake Live, all that stuff I haven't followed, but it's turned into like a personal thing between them, I guess. I don't know what they're trying to debate. Is it him? Is it though? Whatever. I don't know. I would watch though if they do debate, see what's going on. But Erica Kirk should get a restraining order on Candace Owens. Yeah, I don't know. Candace Owens has been going nonstop still on this lady. So that's it, man. With Molly, you know, she's taken off of YouTube, and one thing I don't like about this chair is no like armrest. She's taken off of YouTube, and I guess that's it. You know, Molly, I mean, I've known her from before, and we had like a temporary fallout. I don't think it was like a big, we just stopped talking. It was during the Kylie Rodney Upchurch stuff, how things got crazy. She had called into the show a couple of times. She would host like on her YouTube, she would host I think it was St. Jude's funding donations, like official, like there's a way you can set up official donations. So I used to donate sometimes. All right, cool, like St. Jude's, whatever. And I haven't heard or seen from her since. I had her phone number. I think she's actually changed her number, so I don't know what her number is. And I just saw recently she had come back, and I was watching some of her lives and stuff, and then you know, of course, I saw this stuff unraveling with JLR. I thought some of the conversations too was kind of like a little bit like, I don't know, his sex life and stuff. I'm just like, I don't know, bro. What do I need to know about that? You know, it's like some of it's not. I don't know. That was a little weird, but I didn't know that man was pulling chicks. I didn't know he was pulling chicks. I was a little surprised. I didn't know this man was what, he dated this, he dated that. What? And one of them said he broke up with them. I was like, oh shit. He broke up with me. I was like, oh, what? And they were claiming, I don't know if it's true at all. They were claiming he had a sugar mama. I was like, yo, I've never had a sugar mama. How the fuck? Kind of joking a little bit, you know, but I was just like, wow, I had no idea. So, but, you know, the whole thing, you know, Mag and JLR, it seems like initially it seems like they had a nice thing. They're both building and growing, and then I guess things happen, you know, and crash and burn. And, you know, we may never be privy to any other details besides what's already been put out there. And that's just, I mean, you can't, I feel like a lot of times people want to know, and I understand people want to know what happened or what's going to happen or whatever. We may never know beyond, I mean, there's pretty much a 3-year contract to not say anything publicly. Mutually. That's what maybe some people don't understand. Because somebody the other day was like, oh, when is Magnolia going to tell her story? I saw somebody comment somewhere. It's a mutual binding contract. That's it. Unless some type of charges come down or something, you know, whatever. I don't know. It's a very, very, like I've said, very serious allegations, nothing to play with either, you know, very serious stuff. So you got a, yeah, let's say you had a sugar mama. I was like, what the? So, but yeah, no, I've been kind of just cruising on cruise control. I was dealing, with the little takedown, which made me revamp things. I don't know if it's a one-time thing or they're going to keep coming for me or they're AI or the reporting, mass reporting AI. It could be a combination of both. Who knows? So all we can do is try to improve and protect the channel and do all that stuff. All right. Well, I guess that's it. I'm going to head out for now. If anything pops off tonight, I'll jump back on. There's a crazy story that I reacted to this morning on the premium live. I'm editing it. I'm thinking I'm going to post it on the main channel because to me, it was just so crazy and so wild and it went viral. And so it's not going to take a lot of work. I was chopping up from the live stream. I was going to add a little bit of context and more to the story for people that don't know the story. And I might post that tonight too, just so people have something to watch. So, all right, guys, I will catch you later. Thank you so much. Bye. Bloop, 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 bloop. Have a good day. Take care. Peace. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop. Adios. Ah! They got me, man. They got me. They got me on YouTube. Some people, listen, Molly Golightly, some people love, I might have to cut this hair. I'm trying to go through the ugly phase, but I don't know. Some people love Molly. Some people hate Molly. When I brought her on my channel a couple times back in the day, some people would get pissed. I'm leaving now. I'm not watching. I'm unsubscribing. Some people left the channel. Some people love her. I'm going to go subscribe to her. Some people went over and subscribed. I like it. I have some friends recently. I was like, oh, you seen this stuff with Molly? And they like her. I feel like Molly is like a more of a woman's channel. I don't mean it in a bad way. I just mean I feel like it's a place for women to go hang and talk and all this, talk about whatever. She's very blunt. And I think the ladies like that. And she snaps. I think it's the snapping that makes me laugh. I like when she's snapping. I was like, oh, maybe makes me feel not bad when I snap. Oh, thanks, Dapper. Appreciate that. She's very graphic too, though. Her content is very sometimes I'm like, oh my god, because the whole time she's talking about her breast, I gotta cut the feed off. You can't really have it on around the kids because it's too graphic, sex and tits. It's like, god damn, bro. Thank you, Idaho. Appreciate that. Sex and tits the whole time. But I think she should have been on a TV show for real. She should have they should put her on a TV show because she would be the, All right, take care, guys. Catch you. Bye. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Take care.